All right. Good morning. Today is Monday, September 22nd, and I am back with another Connect in the Morning African proverb. And I'm also going to reveal our country of the week. As you see, I have my shirt covered. I want to see if you guys can guess the country of the week. The devil's in the details. Okay, so today's Kenyan proverb, or today's African proverb, is a Kenyan proverb. And it is: the water of the river flows on without waiting for the thirsty man. The water of the river flows on without waiting for the thirsty man. And that proverb is popular in Kenya. It's a Kenyan proverb. And it means that like life and opportunities are going to keep going. Time is going to keep going. Whether you decide to take action and you do something or not, things are still going, 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 going. So it is important for us to seize the moment, seize opportunity, make sure that we are acting instead of being idle, right? So it kind of goes along with the proverb about, or not a proverb, but a saying or a quote about procrastination. If you are procrastinating, if you are waiting to do something, other people may get these opportunities because time, opportunities, they keep going. And if you're not acting, you're going to miss out and somebody else is going to grab it. Somebody else is going to catch that blessing. Don't block your blessing. So it also is about like the importance of being prompt, not waiting, again, procrastination. And also because the river is flowing like continuously, it's unstoppable. It just keeps going and going and going. There is no pause. Not saying that you shouldn't pause if you need to pause, but just knowing that everything keeps going. We can't pause time. We can take a break, we can rest and relax, but those are seconds, minutes, hours that are going to keep going. And so just making sure that as things are going, you don't want to be late. You don't want to be late in deadlines. You don't want to be late in your deliverables in life. And that can be from you moving, from you getting your education, from you taking that trip. Mm, 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 mm. So I inadvertently already kind of told you guys what the country was. Since we have a Kenyan proverb, the country of the week is Kenya. So last week we did West Africa. This week we're focusing on Kenya, which is a country in East Africa. And very similarly to the US, how like different regions have very similar like similarities, but they're also completely different. So like California is a state. You can fit 8 European countries within our one state. However, the Bay Area and LA are two totally and completely different places, completely different cultures, completely different vibes, completely different atmospheres. However, because they are both in California, they have a lot of similarities, right? So it's very similar to like on the East Coast, it'll be the same thing. New York, Philly, they are not at all the same place, but they still have a similar vibe because they're East Coast. The southern states, they're not all the same, but they have a similar vibe because the southern states have similarities. And so, very similar with Africa. West African countries have similarities, even though some were colonized by different countries, right? So, you have the Brits, you have France, but there's still similarities in West African like culture and vibes and atmosphere. Very much similar to East Africa, same thing. East African countries, they kind of have some overlapping similarities a little bit, but they're totally different than like West African countries. All right. So we're moving to East Africa this week. We're focusing on Kenya. If you guys have ever been, let me know. If you have any questions, make sure you drop them in the comments, DM me, send me a message so that I can make sure to address them. And as always, we're going to be focusing on all the information on connectmetoafrica.com. Kenya has its own page. So if you have not already checked out that page, you guys can do so before we get into it this week. So I will see you tonight, 4:30 p.m., 7:30 or 4:30 p.m. Pacific, 7:30 p.m. Eastern for our introduction to Kinnect. All right, all right, all right. See you guys then. Bye bye. Have a great day.